Welcome, ladies and gentlemen of the board. In today's world, Merrill Lynch was considered bankruptcy up until 2008.
Now, 4 years later, in 2012, Merrill Lynch is one of the largest brokerages in the world. Merrill Lynch has 15,000 financial advisors and $2.2 trillion in clients' assets. My name is Guillermo Cruz, and I'm majoring in finance from San Edwards University. My associate here is
Javier Gutierrez, also from St. Edward's University, majoring in entrepreneurship.
We've done some extensive research on the financial statements of the company to inform you about how can we proceed and distinct expectation of our corporation. What we want is that you, as board members, attribute new ideas of the corporation.
Now, going on to our topics, in our main theme, in our past present, S&P, Standard & Poor's, and Morningstar, and evaluation companies that evaluate financial companies, have categorized us as a whole stock in which we are stock of low value. What we plan on doing on our present scene is striving to become a better company and becoming a role model in today's financial market, and in looking forward to our future objectives to set financial goals and reaching them within a prospective time. Moving on to the low valuation of our stock, as I said, Standard & Poor's, the evaluating companies, and Morningstar consider us as a hold. Now, what's a hold, you may ask yourselves. Our stocks are categorized into 4 types of groups, in which we have the first one being the sale, in which you immediately get rid of the stock. The second one being the hold, in which you wait out a certain time for change. The third one being the buy, in which you acquire the stock in a fashionably time. And a strong buy, the final and fourth one, in which you immediately get the stock within your grasp. And what we intend to do is become a strong buy, but this hasn't been able to us because of a hold on our company stock due to the lack of trust in our management by Morningstar, which talks about not being a trustworthy company within the managerial time. Now, Guillermo will talk about our guidelines.
Now, as we've said, there's a lacking management in our corporation. Now, how do we fix that lack of management? We strongly recommend to include a corporate governance external firm in our corporation. What these corporate governance services do is they take inside control into the management. They provide us an external consultant so that the management is well corrected, and they organize our committees, our audit controls, our rules, our presentations. So by applying these models, we are going to reduce the volatility of our stock, because it's more powerful to increase profits now that we have corporate governance services. So by taking out the volatility of our stock, the confidence of our investors should increase, and our value of the stock should increase too. Now, for increasing all of this, we have to set objectives that Javier is going to talk about.
Now, what are our objectives? Our objectives are principally becoming a buy in today's market and hoping to become a strong buy. We are also trying to attract more customers by becoming the strong buy. We will attract more customers, increase our capital, and this will give way for us to invest in research and development within the company to become a whole better company. Now, Guillermo will illustrate our standing in today's stock.
Now, we see this is the stock movement. So the red lines and the green lines are the daily movements of our stock. This is a year movement of our stock. The bands that are around the movement of our stock are called Bollinger Bands. What the Bollinger Bands are is our average performance during the year. So this is going to be below the minimum performance that we had and the maximum performance that we have. So whenever the stock is at the minimum, most clients are going to buy the stock because it says it's going to increase. Now, if you look, there's the stock is touching in the upper right part. That means you're going to sell the stock. Now, our current situation it's that you should sell our stock. Now what we want to do with this corporate governance is shift the Bollinger Bands up, so that our sell transform into a buy, or a strong buy. We don't want to have that sell in our corporation, because they're gonna get rid of our market cap and our stock. Now to conclude what we've seen today, we know that Merrill Lynch has been a hold during the years. Now we wanna change the lack of management by applying corporate governance services. By applying this inside control, we're gonna, of course, change the value of our stock, change the future of our corporation, and increase our profits. Mostly.
I would like to thank you again for your presence here today, and we will now open the floor for questions.